How much of an impact has technology had in education? Hi, my name is Peter Wilkerson, and we are going to take a look at a few terms related to technology in education and the impact that technology has. First, let's hear from Bryant Joyner, an assistant principal, about the importance of technology in education.
The kids are already using technology. This is what they have learned and grown up with. If you talk to them about a cassette player, about a telephone that had a dial on it, they have no idea what you're talking about. 16 millimeter film? Oh, no. What is that? Some of the simplest things. So part of putting technology into education is meeting the kids at their level with what they're interested in.
Technology integration. Let's first start with what it is not. Technology integration is not the use of managed instructional software. It is not students just going to a computer lab to learn technical skills. It is not using the internet to access games. It is not any kind of specialty software for drill and practice. And it is definitely not a teacher replacement. The teacher can still play a big role in the learning process. And now let's go over what technology integration is. Technology integration is when classroom teachers use technology to introduce, reinforce, extend, enrich, assess, and remediate student mastery of curricular targets. You might be able to do a lesson without technology, but sometimes using technology can greatly enhance the student's interest and motivation for learning, which can result in higher retention. Some of the best technology integration involves students having active engagement, student to student interaction, as well as student to teacher interaction, meaningful feedback, and a connection to the real world. Technology integration also leads to the development of 21st century skills such as complex thinking, creative problem solving, and collaboration. Educational technology is a technology in the classroom designed to help impart knowledge or a skill to students. The teacher would be better suited being called a facilitator who guides the students as they use educational technology. Some of the tools used for educational technology include e-learning, flipped classrooms, educational games, teaching online, mobile learning, lecture capture, podcasting, 3D modeling, collaborative workspaces, and the list goes on. The best part about educational technology is that it puts learning in the hands of the students. It individualizes learning by making it interesting to each student and allowing each student to move at his or her own pace. And it teaches through a variety of different learning styles, such as auditory, visual, tactile, and kinesthetic. Instructional technology. When lectures just aren't cutting it, we use technology to enhance the learning experience. Instructional technology is based on the theory and practice of design, development, utilization, management, and evaluation of processes and resources for learning. During the design, instructors plan by determining the needs of the learner and from there create learning outcomes. They can decide on what learning methods will be best for instruction to develop a lesson. Next, instructors decide what kind of technology could supplement the instruction. Then, instructors can utilize their plans and study the effectiveness of them. From there, they can make any adjustments that will improve the validity of their intended outcome. Information and Communications Technology, or ICT. There is over 3 billion people with internet around the world, and with that number of people using the internet, there is a plethora of data being created and shared. So, how do we communicate today? Well, individually, we use phones and email, and more socially, we use things like Facebook, Twitter, and other applications. And we also use television and radio. Um, we often use technology in everyday life outside of school, so how does this relate to education? Well, part of our job as educators is to prepare our students for the real world. That includes using ICT to advance their knowledge and understanding of accessing, storing, transmitting, and manipulating information. It is a way for people to make connections with information and other people. So, after learning about technology in education, how has it impacted the students? The effects of technology in education has shown an increase in motivation, self-esteem, test scores, language acquisition, and retention. Technology allows the students to see the validity of their work. Let's say that a student is writing a blog online. There are many reasons for creating a blog, but the student is able to read comments from other people that might live across the country or even around the world. It gives that student an authentic audience to write for instead of doing an assignment only to turn it in to their teacher. Using technology has a great effect on a student's future. Since we must prepare students for the real world, and the real world is constantly advancing using technology, it is vital that we incorporate technology in their education. I hope you have learned the importance of technology in education. Thank you.